Oi mate, it's Monday, the 7th of March, the first Monday of autumn. Is that right? Is it autumn? Yeah, this is winter. Winter the dog. You're not Autumn the dog, are you? You're on the internet now. Yeah, you've been there before. Alright. I'm gonna leave my room and stop playing with the koala now. Yeah? And let me record some stuff. Alright, there you go. So, there's been a lot of news. Too much news, alright? We've got the very sudden and unexpected death of Shane Warne. I don't know. That's not good. And of course, all the many other not good things happening that I didn't mention last week. What with the whole invasion of Ukraine. But I'm not your wartime correspondent, alright? This isn't the purpose of Oi Mate It's Monday. I suppose it could be, but no, I don't think so. I'd rather just remind you of, other stuff that you're not hearing about constantly in the 24-hour media cycle of fear and despair. Okay? Yeah. Things are bad out there. Not just in Ukraine, in Myanmar, Afghanistan, Pakistan, West Papua, Nigeria. A lot of places. Here at 151 degrees east, I'm in one of the few lines of latitude that doesn't pass through a major armed conflict. I don't know what's happening in that part of Papua New Guinea. I don't know. Look, let's not think about it. Let's have a Kickapoo Joy Juice. Kickapoo Joy Juice. Now that's a name. I mean, it's the original recipe. Minuman Bepariza, citrus bicarbonate. It seems to have low sugar. It's only 4.9% sugar. And it's got that Dapatkan kick. Get that kick. I don't know how to frame. Where's the... Oops. Kickapoo Joy Juice. Come on, without further ado. It's very fizzy. It's yellow. Wow. Yep, that's a carbonated kick. Oh, is that an artificial sweetener too? Okay, water, sugar, acidity regulators. 330 and 331. High. Flavoring, stabilizers, preservatives, sweeteners. Bugger it, yeah, it's got artificial sweeteners. Well, besides the sweetener taste, does it get me that kick? Am I jumping for joy like this dude or this... Is that an elephant? No. He's got a... I thought that was a trunk. Maybe it's a beard. There's a club. I don't know. I mean, how could you go past a can called Kickapoo Joy Juice? I've got joy, alright. Mostly I've got joy for two... I ran over some bubble wrap. Two big gaming-related reasons. Gran Turismo 7. It's out now, and the PS4 version does not disappoint. Woo! I would hold up my copy, but it's... My copy is not here. I'm temporarily borrowing a good friend of mine who also pre-ordered the 25th anniversary edition, borrowing his PS4 download code while he plays the PS5 disc. So... I've got the PS4 digital version and a million credits that I will not spend until he gets his. Mine, we'll swap, Good to have mates like that because for some reason, we live a few Ks away from each other, we pre-ordered from the same shop, our orders were processed in the same minute. He gets his Friday. Oi mate, it's Monday. Where's my shipment from Toll? What happened? Did you leave it in Melbourne? The tracking page doesn't seem to say that it's done anything, which is not good. I mean, what did I spend all that money pre-ordering a game for if it's not here on its 4th day of being released. Friday, Saturday. Yeah. Maybe it'll arrive tomorrow, and then I can stick it on my shelf and give my good mate his code. Oh, this Kickapoo has got a... That's very carbonated. You'd be burping a lot with this, even though it's got minuman burperiza. I think it's got maximum burping. What? I don't know what burper is. I don't speak Malaysian, so... Yep. Alright, anyway. You may say I'm also wearing an Xbox shirt. See the Xbox? Yeah. Well, I have a reason to be wearing an Xbox shirt, because you know what I did today? Now that I was able to leave the house again, I'm no longer self-isolating. Well, actually that's been a few days, but now I seem to have no symptoms, and it just so happened that something arrived. Something I have to go pick up the camera for. Oh, wait, no. I'll go get it and bring it over here. People, friends. Hello. And the chair moving itself. No, I'm not invisible. I'm over here with an Xbox Series X that I went and bought from a shop. Not a scalper. Wow. I am among the lucky few who have actually got one of these consoles. No, it's not a PS5. It does everything that does. Plus a lot more backwards compatibility. And other stuff. Look, I want a PS5 as well, okay? I'm not taking a side in this console war. It's not really a war, it's more of just a friendly banter. And besides, Nintendo just kills it in the money department anyway. But this, oh, what a beast this will be. I'll be playing Gran Turismo 7 a lot, but when I'm not, this is the place to play stuff. Or something. I don't even know what I'm saying. Does for... What do you want me to... No, I'm trying to do this. Does 4K gaming... Alright, so look, let's just get the sticker off. You know what, this is very hard to do with one hand. But I continued to film. This tape is amazing. There are 4 pieces of it. It's very strongly adhered to the cardboard, but it doesn't rip the paper, which is nice. Then I switched over to the 4K camera to show you the opening of the box. Oh, wow. Oh, that's it. I know it's wrapped in... Wow, look at all this foam. Wow. It's actually LDPE. Your dreams. Yes, your dreams. Power them. Okay, I need 2 hands for this again. It's wearing a garter belt. Once you take that off, it's wearing this beautiful wrap, also made of LDPE. It's upside down. It is upside down. Then the question of where to put it. Do I put it in my display of things on my left old Sony speaker, which holds my Pac-Man light and my Sam Fisher and whatever else? Yes, I suppose I do. Insert also Sprach Zarathustra here, you know. Bum, 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 bum. Brum, 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 etc. So yeah, you know, it's the obelisk, okay? It's the obelisk, the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey. The thing is colossal. It also can't go here. The power cable won't reach. I got a comment recently on my SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman review, released 9 years ago during the ill-fated GameCube week. The comment from Cesar David Dedios said, "Was that a dead cricket?" Because I started each video of GameCube week eating roasted crickets out of a little bag that I was given as a weird birthday present from relatives. Yes, it was a dead cricket. It was roasted. And it was meant to be for food. Novelty food, at least for now. In the future, we'll all be eating dead crickets, they say. You know, they're a good source of protein. They're abundant, and people just squash or kill all these bugs when they could be eating them. Eat bugs, everyone. That's the narrative some of them are trying to push. The others say EDF, 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 and yeah, but that's about shooting giant bugs. My door is open. Yeah, the bugs are gonna get in. No. But hey, speaking of EDF, EDF 6. Am I in frame? Am I running over bubble wrap? Yes. I finished the Kickapoo Joy Juice. It's something. I got that kick all right. Right, EDF 6 might be coming out in Japan this year, which means it might be coming out to the rest of the world maybe this year, probably next year. Either way, keen. Of course, I still haven't really finished EDF 5. Of course, I've done one run, beaten all of its levels, mostly on hard and then some on normal. I've got to go back and finish the rest of those on hard and then do them with other classes. EDF games are massive. Okay, they have a lot of levels. Maybe I shouldn't spoil how many in case someone out there is wondering, but it's a whole bunch. What other news is there? Movie news. Hey, how did we get so far without that? I did get around to watching... What was it called? Oh, jeez, my brain's not on. This Kickapoo Joy Juice is doing nothing. There's a little bit left in there. Yep, I think I aspirated it. Dr. Zhivago. Yes, I got around to watching Dr. Zhivago. That's a great film. Okay. And what contemporary critics of the time said, oh yeah, it's alright, it's overlong, not as good as Lawrence of Arabia. Yeah, okay. It's a gigantic, massive, epic film of the sort they don't make anymore. Yeah, really impressive movie. The performances by Omar Sharif and the rest of the cast were fantastic. It's just good cinema. Yeah, I would say it's not as good as Lawrence of Arabia, if that's even a possible comparison to make. What is as good as Lawrence of Arabia? Not much. But yeah, as far as grand 3-hour plus movies go, I did really enjoy that one. Alright, so now that I'm sat around for hours, as I do every Monday, trying to figure out what I'm doing, look, I don't know what else I have to add. There's so much. Look, I just want to go play more Gran Turismo 7, and I have to plug in this Xbox Series X somewhere. Not there. The power cable won't reach. It's a beautiful, slinky little... Oh, it's so well wound. Look, I don't know where I'm going to put the Xbox Series X. I'll work something out for that. Probably where my Xbox One S was. I'll just have to lie it down for now. It is allowed to do that. It has feet on its side. It can sit sideways. Even if that's not recommended for the hot Australian climate, where it may overheat while sitting sideways. Who knows? I don't know. I think it's got ample room there. I'll try and give it some space so it can stand up and be a great obelisk and put some little apes around it. Yeah, it just looks like the monolith, okay? So do all that. And, yeah, look, I just want to go play GT7. Of course, still, I have half an hour of stuff to do. I've got to copy all the clips off from my phone, line up all the things, edit and stuff. Yeah, I just want to play GT7. Enough procrastinating, enough being tired and drinking Kickapoo Joy Juice. I'll see you next Monday, and of course next Thursday, is that right? Thursday in 10 days, I think. Hold on, let me look at my calendar. Yes. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday, I aim to release... I had better release... my review of Gran Turismo 7 and get this review season started. Get back to making stuff that isn't Oi Mate It's Monday. Surprised I didn't do any more of those Nike One things. I've got a few unproduced sitting around, but anyway, that's coming. Of course, just an initial review. Gran Turismo 7 is such a big game with so many updates planned. I'll be updating my review. Quarterly is the current plan. So, either way, still a big video coming on Thursday, the 17th of March. And maybe before then, maybe after, review of Reviews Season 2. And then other actual games, like maybe even Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Even though I did get around to finishing the campaign, even did all the miscellaneous trophies for the Platinum, tried a bit of multiplayer and went, and then deleted it to save 180 gigs and make room for Gran Turismo 7. But I'll see if I can get about getting all that content out of this shaved dome and into your eyeballs through the medium of video over the next few weeks. We'll see how it goes. Snake of Bacon doing the weather, not signing out just yet, and I don't salute when I sign out. It's not a thing I do. The weather for the 10th time in a row, and as is traditional, the weather in Darwin. Today, Monday, it was a top of 33 degrees, minimum of 27 with mostly clouds. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got 32 and rain. The day after it is Wednesday. I don't have to tell you what all these days are. Anyway, I do. Whatever. Wednesday, top of 33 and thunderstorms. Thursday, 32 and thunderstorms with actual thunder in them. Friday, big thunderstorms, 31. Saturday, 32 thunderstorms. Sunday, 32 and thunderstorms. Monday, 32 and storms without thunder, maybe. Darwin is just always 32. That's why it's funny and I do a weather segment. Now to Petropavlovsk Kamchatsky, which I chose because I had a funny name and I've always been interested by the place looking at it on globes. On Monday, we've got a top of -1, which is cold, and down to a minimum of -2 degrees with some snow. Tuesday, between -3 and +2 and snow. Wednesday, -2 to 3 degrees and snow. Thursday, cloudy, -2 to 2. Friday, -3 to 3, and more clouds. Saturday, -4 to 2. Darn, my pattern is ruined. The sun with some clouds in front of it. Maybe behind it, that'd be weird. No clouds go behind the sun. Sunday, minimum of -6 degrees, top of 2 degrees, and some small snow. Is that what that symbol is? I don't know. Anyway, that's the weather. That, covers most of the world, right? No, it doesn't really, but I'm not going to look at all the world's cities. There's too much weather out there. There you go. You got Darwin, and you got Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. One's hot, one's cold. Except it'll be funny to see if Petropavlovsk gets warmer than Darwin at any point in the year. Maybe in summer there in July. I don't know. Anyway, Snake of Bacon, signing out. Off to go play more GT7! Woo! And plug in the Xbox Series X, which I'm also equally excited about. So I can play Forza 7. I just bought that to play on there. I bought a disc since it's been delisted forever. Stupid expiring license deals. But yeah, so much fun, GT7. I'm currently up to menu book 32. So I've been playing a lot. This is one of the game's early missions in summer buses and the beautiful between the seats replay camera that you have for all cars. It's amazing. Here's some pizza.